Today I'm taking inspiration from a chickpea chaat and making these chutney white bean tostadas. We're gonna first make this delicious green chutney with tons of cilantro, green onion, green chilies and lime, and it's super delicious. And we're gonna toss it with some white beans, onion and cucumber. And then we're gonna top that with some creamy non-dairy yogurt and a sweet and spicy dressing and some more of the green chutney and some pepper flakes. But they're absolutely delicious. So let's make these chutney white bean tostadas. For our chutney, we're gonna use either a food processor or a blender. Add a ton of cilantro to it, some tomato or apples. If you have some curry leaves, throw those in as well. Add some flavors such as some chaat masala, which is an Indian spice blend that is tangy, sour, with a hint of sweet. It's kind of like tahini, but it's so delicious. I use it in many other recipes on my blog as well, so you're gonna use it if you get some. Depending on what you're using, you might need to add a little bit of water as well to help the mixture move along. You don't want to add too much water because you want a thicker chutney. Now you chop up the veggies that you want to add to your beans. Then add in your white beans. Add in almost 3/4 of that chutney into the bowl. Taste and adjust the flavor. Add some more salt or chaat masala if needed and set that aside. Keep that extra chutney aside because we're going to use it as a topping as well. Now we'll make our sweet and spicy chutney with maple syrup. This is basically a substitute for tamarind chutney. If you have tamarind chutney, just use that. If you don't, then make this one. This is basically just maple syrup with a little bit of lime juice, chaat masala, and some ground cumin and paprika. If you want it to be thicker, add in 1/2 teaspoon of cornstarch, mix it in really well, heat it up in the microwave or a skillet until it starts to boil, and then let it cool and it will thicken up. Then we'll take our non-dairy yogurt, add some ground cumin and maple syrup just to add a hint of sweetness to the yogurt. Add a little bit of water if it is too thick so that you can drizzle it. And now you're ready with this spread. To make your own tostadas, you can get some mini tortillas. In a bowl, take some oil. I'll add a little bit of cayenne to it and a little bit of salt, and then brushed it all over the mini tortillas on both the sides. Bake these for 5 minutes. Flip them over and bake for another 5 and they'll be ready. I like to make these for a party, so I just make the beans, make the tostadas and all of the toppings and the dressings, and then people can make their own because the tostadas will get soggy when you put the beans on them after a while. So good. I made a smaller version for me to eat so that I can eat it and fit it in my mouth. If you don't find tostadas, you can get these smaller crackers from the Indian store called papri or matri, and they're the size of this. They're kind of bite-sized tostadas. They're gonna work really fabulously here. You can also serve this with the beans in a bowl and a side of like tortilla chips or crisp smaller tostadas. And you can just scoop up the beans with your cracker, top it with your chutney, and that's that. You can add some more toppings like those chickpea noodles that you get from the Indian store called save. If you want this to be less chunky, you can mash some of the beans and use whichever beans you have on hand. You can also add in some cooked potatoes into this because the aloo chana chaat, which is a chickpea potato chaat, has cooked potatoes and chickpeas and this delicious dressing. So add some cooked potatoes or sweet potatoes or any other cooked veggie that you want as well. Try these tostadas and let me know in the comments how you like them. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more easy vegan recipes, Indian vegan recipes, and so much more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.